There have been more than 200 mass shootings across our country that have taken the lives of at least 7,500 loved ones just in 2021 alone. We've watched as hearts break, families mourn, and communities are left reeling in Boulder, San Jose, Columbus, Atlanta, and countless other places throughout America. Those who survive are left scarred from trips to the grocery store, birthday parties, or even just going to work. June is Gun Violence Prevention Month, and I want you to know that I'm going to be pushing with everything I've got to ensure that we finally send gun safety legislation to the President's desk. So I'm once again calling on the Senate to end the filibuster and pass the popular, necessary, and common sense proposals that the House has already passed. Enough is enough. No more thoughts and prayers. It's time for action. It's time to save lives.
Clearly, we are not sending our best and brightest to be leaders for this country. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms, your NRA certification of multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. And if you like channel-like content and what I do here, you can support me with the link. Everything's appreciated. And just be aware, once again, I'm going to have to keep saying this. Comments on gun-related channels are being removed without question or notification. If I remove your comment, I will tell you. So just be aware this is happening. Let's talk about this. Representative Pramila Jayapal. She is a representative of Washington State. And she went to Twitter to proclaim, and I will quote, "It shouldn't be easier to buy an assault weapon than concert tickets." And as you can clearly expect, she got eviscerated with facts. And I want to bring it into here. Washington Democrat Rep. Pramila Jayapal earned swift criticism for making the absurd claim that buying a so-called assault weapon is somehow easier than acquiring tickets for a concert. And as I said, she went to Twitter to post it shouldn't be easier to buy an assault weapon than concert tickets, and people came flying right back at her. Which concert requires background checks to get a ticket? One commenter asked. Also, where in the Constitution did our founders include the right to concerts? Never in history has tyranny been defeated by citizens armed with tickets to Blink 182. Oh, I realize you're trying to be edgy and also appeal to your base. But did you even think this was out before tweeting? No, they don't. They don't. Is there a waiting period for concert tickets? How about an ICS check? What about a permit required in some states just to purchase? He continued. We're not sending our best and brightest to Congress. No kidding. But, check. But clearly, she deserved every bit of that. That is the most idiotic thing. And usually, I don't take the time to comment on any of those. You know, when these representatives come out and make stuff like that. But I couldn't resist in this point. So I jumped into the fray on Twitter. And I posted this reply. This is stupid on a level never attained. But then again, I have never seen Ticketmaster raiding a person's house in the dark, covering up the cameras, kicking in the door, and killing the occupant for selling concert tickets out of their home. Yes, they are desperate. This is pure desperation. Once again, to countermand what is coming. And they know what's coming. Okay? Kash Patel, FBI director, potentially Brandon Herrera as ATF director, they know what's coming. And they are pulling out all the stops to try to enforce their gun control agenda. I'm waiting. Now, Biden has done some real twisted things before getting out of office. Like signing off on an order allows government workers to stay home for 5 years and not come into the office when he knows Trump's going to and tell them you need to get your butt in the office.
One of the things I'd like to ask the Biden administration, as you probably heard, there are two events that took place. We're talking about a friendly takeover, a friendly transition, as they like to say. This is a friendly transition, and it is, but there are two events that took place that I think are very terrible. One is that if people don't come back to work, come back into the office, they're going to be dismissed. And somebody in the Biden administration gave a 5-year waiver of that so that for 5 years, people don't have to come back into the office. It involved 49,000 people. For 5 years, they don't have to go. They just signed this thing. It's ridiculous. So it was like a gift to a union, and we're going to obviously be in court to stop it.
And also putting in an executive order through a congressional law that makes it very difficult to reverse the executive orders on offshore drilling. He's trying to ban offshore drilling, once again, to hurt Trump's agenda on energy.
President Joe Biden is gearing up to ban more offshore drilling before he leaves office.
Yes, with President Biden's final days in the White House, reportedly he will issue a decree that would ban some new offshore oil and gas development in some U.S. coastal waters. Now, sources tell Bloomberg that Biden's executive order would bar the sale of new drilling rights. And if so, this would complicate President-elect Donald Trump's plans to drive more domestic energy production.
So this right here is just another step in that direction, because I can't think of the last time I had any difficulty going to buy a concert ticket, even though they're damn well too expensive and I'm not paying hundreds of dollars to go see somebody. That's a whole nother issue. But to even make that comparison is a joke and just nothing more than a clear sign of desperation on their part. But she got roasted and she deserved every damn bit of it. Keep up the good fight. Let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I'm going to see you on the next one. Peace.